Hi, wrestling fans. Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking the dreaded Rose report. Vince McMahon reportedly does not want John Laurinaitis to have a speaking role on WWE TV anymore. He feels that Laurinaitis can't cut a good promo. Likewise, I'm sure. After Monday's episode of WWE Raw from San Jose, California went off the air, WWE Champion John Cena and CM Punk got into a brawl. The referee held up both titles, which led to the start of a match between the joint champions. Well, Cena versus Punk ended with a double disqualification after The Miz and R-Truth interfered and attacked both men. Cena and Punk were able to fight it back and hit them with their finishing moves. The heels were sent away running. The champions held up their titles in each corner and stared each other down. Ooh. Cena exited first and stared at Punk from the ramp. Punk soaked up all the cheers and then exited to end the show. Next Monday's WWE Raw, by the way, will go up against some major competition. It's the return of Monday Night Football on ESPN, though. And usually Raw isn't hurt by the preseason, but with the NFL lockout, everything else is going on this year. Interest may be up in the NFL. So we'll see if the ratings go down. They usually do during the big games. As noted last month, the complete 60-minute match without commercials between Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar from 2003 match on SmackDown is WWE's newest Greatest Superstars of the 21st Century DVD set is on there. Several spots that was never made it to TV is on there, including Lesnar throwing water bottle at Michael Cole on the DVD. Alright, the latest word on the Sin Cara character is that it will indeed be FCW star Hanako wrestling under a mask at tonight's SmackDown taping. The original Sin Cara will return once his suspension is over, and feud with Hanako may end up happening on WWE TV, which I would like to see this. I would like to see Sin Cara come back, Hanako in the ring in Sin Cara's outfit. Sin Cara comes back in, they face off, they're looking at each other, and then we have a double Sin Cara match. Sort of like Kane versus Kane, Taker versus Taker, things like that. I think that'd be good. Between the two, that'd be probably two pretty good matches. Alright, this week, THQ officially released for you gamers all-time greats downloadable content pack for WWE All-Star video game. The pack includes Chris Jericho, Jerry Lawler, and Road Warriors, and can be downloaded on Xbox Live for 320 points or PlayStation Network about $3.99. THQ also has an R-Truth available for downloads free, and other DLC availables from WWE All-Star includes Southern Charisma Pack with Big Boss Man Michael P.S. Hayes, Mark Henry, as well as a $1 Million Man Pack with Ted DiBiase Sr. and son Ted DiBiase Jr. And the third, if they got one yet. Alright, Goldberg, by the way, responded yesterday to reports that he wants to face Steve Austin in a return match after Goldberg made comments back in March. He wrote on his Twitter, "Austin would be a dream match," Goldberg said, but let's all be realistic, he says. Alright, regarding SummerSlam only having about 4 matches announced so far, word is that as of yesterday, all the matches that WWE has finalized has been done. Creative, though, has had more matches lined up 2 weeks ago than they did, yesterday at Raw. As expected, 2 or 3 more matches will be added, but there's also talk about having longer matches than usual. So I was kind of wondering, do you like the longer matches on pay-per-view, or would you like to have a bunch of shorter matches? Quality or quantity? Probably, to me, it just depends on who it is. The Wrestling Observer reports that WWE officials are not happy with Melina joining John Morrison at WWE live events this past weekend, and as a result did not let her into the building for last night's Raw in San Jose. Officials informed Melina that she is not welcome in the arena. I think they released her, but I don't think it was on bad terms. But Melina confirmed on her Twitter that she was told she couldn't go into the arena to watch Raw, but she did hang around outside the building and did some meet and greet fans, which is great. She also added that she had the weekend trip with Morrison planned prior to being released from WWE Raw on Friday. Rey Mysterio, by the way, had a MRI done over the weekend, and as of yesterday, did not have the results back. But anyway, Rey is reportedly worried that it is the same knee that he's had several surgeries on already, and should know more later this week, and I'll let you know. But you know, as many times as he had that knee and leg scoped, cut on and everything, well, I bet his knee looks like Abdullah the Butcher's forehead. And as noted before, WWE is going to be releasing a definitive Steve Austin DVD set as of November this year, supposedly. Now, it's back in May, WWE sent out an intent to purchase survey to potential WWE DVD buyers, and the Steve Austin project was ranked the highest among all titles listed with 73%. Fans showed more interest in the Austin project over other names like Triple H, Brock Lesnar, The Rock, Randy Orton, according to WWE DVD News. Last time to take interest. On a related note, WWE and THQ again, Corey Lesma, something like that, recently noted on Twitter that Austin is #2 most playable superstar in the WWE All-Star video game, right behind The Rock, and probably they matched the two up together quite a bit in the game. WWE's removed Vladimir Kozlov, Chris Masters, David Hart Smith, Melina from the roster page and moved them to the alumni section until one of them or a few of them join TNA, and then they'll just take them off of there. David Hart Smith's mother, Diana Hart, wrote the following on Twitter last night about her son's future in MMA. She says, "Good night. I predict David Hart, or David, well, really his name is not David Hart Smith, it's Harry Smith. Harry Smith will be new Brock Lesnar for Strikeforce. Onward and upward, easy for a 6'5" monster with strategy." She says, "Can't wait." Of course, haven't heard a thing out of him. WWE is going to be taping NXT SmackDown tonight from the Power Balance Pavilion in Sacramento, California, and confirmed for tonight's show is special announcement from Christian that he is invited Triple H to listen to. Isn't that nice? He's invited. WWE has also announced that both Christian and Randy Orton is going to be in action tonight. Tonight will also be reportedly see the return of Sin Cara character with the former Mystico enter the match. Anyway, Raw superstar Alberto Del Rio and Rey Mysterio is going to be in the house as WWE is advertising a match with Orton and Mysterio versus Christian and Del Rio. The podium for the anonymous Raw general manager has been set up last night for Raw in San Jose, but wasn't used again. And now that Triple H is taking over, you'd think he would know who the hell the general manager is. Apparently, we know it wasn't him. Local wrestler that Brodus Clay faced at last night's WWE Superstar taping was Joey James. Booker T, believe it or not, Booker T revealed on his Twitter that he's going to be hosting the new King of the Ring themed DVD set for WWE later this month. He added that he will be hosting as King Booker. Regarding WWE keeping Gail Kim around until her contract expires, one source reported that it expires later this month, so just out of there a little bit early. And it's been confirmed that WWE upcoming DVD on Steve Austin will be in Blu-ray and DVD formats with November 29th. I think I mentioned that before. And the DVD edition will have 3 DVDs set on Blu-ray, 2 DVD sticks set the other way around. DVD is going to be 3 and the Blu-ray will be 2 discs. And Austin recently mentioned on Twitter something about 4 or 5 disc set, but so far that's not listed anywhere. Dark match before last night's TNA taping. We didn't get to see Jerry Lynn defeat independent wrestler Jason Cypress. Maybe that's Cypress. No matter what. Hey, you know Alberto Del Rio's ring announcer, Rodriguez? I want to show you who he reminds me of. I gotta go.